Hi, it's Megan. So I have promised to do more perfume reviews, and I've been okay with adding them. Not great, but okay. So now I have a new perfume, and I'm trying to kind of spice it up a little bit, but I've kind of been obsessed a little bit with a certain type of scent. So this is going to be in the vein of some of the other recent reviews I've done for scents, but it's a different brand, and this is a boutique, smaller French brand, which from what I understand, I heard about this on a Sephora board. This is only sold in a few stores in the United States. It's called Juliette Has a Gun. That's the brand, not the actual scent. And they have about 10 scents, maybe 8 or 9 that I've seen here in the United States. And then they have their website in France. But where you can get it here is Fragrance Net and Fragrance X, and they discount them deeply, although they are sold out of some of the different scents. So the one I have is Midnight Oud, and this is 3.3 ounces, vaporizer. Their website is JulietteHasAgun.com in France, and it comes in this cute little velvet brown thing, which has cat hair all over it, because everything in my house has cat hair all over it. And then you pull it out, and this is Midnight Oud. It's in this gold bottle. Spray it, spray container, and it's, I mean, I like the bottle. It's kind of, and they're supposed to, they kind of build themselves as like avant-garde, rebellious kind of perfume brand, you know, it's a smaller boutique kind of thing. And so they say this one right here, Midnight Oud, came out from the stables of Juliette Has a Gun in 2009. It presents an arresting combination of romance and rock, steel and roses, velvet and swords. It makes life unpredictable and interesting. Make your way through the highs and lows of life with style, making and leaving memories of your unique personality. Capture life in your palm and do things just your way with confidence and elegance. This fragrance, with all its richness, is yet so subtle, with an enigmatic oud lacing its texture. An array of notes composes fragrance with the quartz of Moroccan rose, oud, amber, several sorts of musks, saffron, geranium, and patchouli oil. Okay, so when you hear that description, first let me talk about oud. So oud comes from agar wood, which is the most expensive wood in the world. I did some research on this, and I've lately, like, almost every fragrance I've been buying has oud in it. And so oud is basically a type of wood, but what it is, it's a secretion of the Aquilera tree. And basically when there's a fungal or bacterial infection or whatever on the tree, it makes this oil, this black oil, to fight it off. That's what I read. Is it true? I don't know. That's what the internet says. So the effective is the smell of this is like rich, musty, woody, kind of nutty. It does also have kind of a pine sol antiseptic scent to it sometimes, to warn you. So this is a deep scent. It is a heavy, woody, musky type of a feel. It's used in incense. It's used a lot in, they say Arab. I don't know, is that a politically correct way of saying it? Arab countries, Indian countries, Japanese, and Chinese countries, both for scents and then also for incense. So since I've been buying a lot of fragrances from Saudi Arabia lately, and Tom Ford also uses a lot of these ouds, and I've been buying some Tom Ford, I've just kind of been going for these kind of amber, rich, heavier incense. The patchouli adds the incense more than the oud. The oud adds that rich, woody depth. It almost is a unisex. This particular fragrance is almost a unisex. It's the first one I've tried from the brand, so I don't know if all of the scents are kind of unisex, but this one definitely I think is unisex. The effect of the oud is, and the amber, give it this rich, deep, woody scent. It's really, really, I don't know, I love it. It does smell a little antiseptic, I think, just a touch when you first put it on, but that really wears away. The oud and the amber both, to me, they kind of warm up with the body and they get deeper and richer the longer I wear the scent. This is a perfume, not a cologne, so you get that richness. Adding in the musk and the patchouli does make it smell, check it, a little bit like incense, which, so you got the oud, the rich depth of that, and then you've got a little bit of that incense feel to it. And then by throwing in the geranium and the rose, you get a little bit of a floral, but it's not a heavy floral, it's not a light floral. It just really adds kind of, again, another element, another angle to the fragrance. And it doesn't smell dusty exactly or musty, but it does, again, kind of go with that more exotic Eastern kind of a scent feel to it, adding a touch of floral and a touch of femininity, but still keeping it more in that unisex realm. And then saffron to me is kind of a softer element to all of this, which adds a little bit of lightness. I would say a lot of people would disagree on the saffron in this. They would say it adds spice or whatever. No, I really don't think that for me personally, or maybe it's just my chemistry. To me, the saffron almost adds a little bit of a lightness to it. So it actually wears really well. It wears, I would say, a good 9-10 hours. I've been wearing it for the past couple days, and I'm smelling it at the end of the day. But I don't know about you, when I wear the same fragrance all day long and I'm sitting there sniffing all day long, I kind of stop smelling it at a certain point. So overall, how would I describe this? If you like that Tom Ford, that Arabian Oud, that kind of Eastern, exotic kind of a scent, I think this is a really great example of it. It might be a little heavy for some, a little bit spicy, a little bit, the rose adds that sophisticated floral as opposed to a light floral. But if you like this kind of scent, I really, really like this perfume a lot. I really, really like it. Enough that I'm actually going to order another scent from this particular brand. And since I'm new to these scent videos, what I would really appreciate, first of all, because I always do, if you have other scents or this brand and you want to give me feedback on them, I would love to hear that. Because I always, like, if I get another one, which one do I get? The selfish part of me. But then I'd also really like to hear what kind of comments would help make the perfume videos more useful, more descriptive, all of that. Please subscribe on YouTube, and then I have a new book called Escape, which is a terrorist novel, which is on Amazon. If you like that thing, please get it, that type of thing. If not, then please don't. I almost feel like I should do a poll. Which of this brand should I order next? Anyway.